What's going on, everyone? My name's Tenebris, and holy heck, happy anniversary, my dudes! What a year, man. For those of you who have been here since day one, here in Generation Zero, you're absolute legends. And for the new players just getting into GZ here in its absolute best form, you dudes are some lucky sons of... So today we're gonna go through the anniversary letter from the team, which gives us a great look at what base building will be when it gets here later on in April. But before we get into the letter here, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone that came through to my premiere for the cover of the Generation Zero theme earlier on today. You're the absolute best. And if you haven't seen it yet, the video is going to be linked at the end of this video, so you can check it out if you stick it through to the end. Now, let's get into these juicy details here. So the letter reads, "Hello everyone and happy birthday! On this day, 2 years ago, Generation Zero saw the light for the first time, and what a trip it's been over these 2 years. Since then, we've come a long way, and just this past year, we've introduced a new inventory system with crafting and the Reaper rival enemy, alongside a whole bunch of other stuff. Alongside that also came 2 DLCs and assignments, but most importantly, we now have direction signs in the bunkers throughout Osterturn, because that's the best thing that came out in this past year. This past week has had celebrations in all different forms. We've had giveaways, free weekends, and if you were really lucky, you might have even won a Generation Zero PC key or a t-shirt. There's been plenty of activity and chatter throughout the week, and we are truly grateful that you all choose to celebrate this special occasion with us. The Generation Zero community has definitely got an eye for detail, so most of you probably already know that we've changed our colors and graphics up a bit in our recent Resistance update trailer, and also on our social media pages. As we start our 3rd year and the Resistance starts to grow in Osterturn, this brand new look is something that you will start to see a lot more of. And on that note, I really do dig the new colors, the whole kind of radical theme and stuff, the fact that we're kind of jumping into the 90s with a ton of new energy here in the game. I am super down for it. If you haven't yet, I'm going to have a link to this letter in the description down below. So if you haven't seen the Resistance update trailer yet, you can click that link and check it out in this letter right here. The letter goes on to read, "Our sharp looks is not the only thing that's new though, and talking about the Resistance update, we've got some news for you. But before we show you a bit more in detail what's coming with the next update, the feedback that all of you have shared with us regarding the trailer and base building feature has been amazing, and we are very excited to share our work with you later on this spring. And man, I gotta say, on the player end, I am super stoked to get everything that's coming here in base building." Speaking of base building, let's take a closer look at what this will entail. With the Resistance update, you will now be able to create your own base in Osterturn and defend it against Phoenix's vicious attacks. A better built base means better protection against your enemies, and believe me, you're going to need it. When you're ready with your defenses, it's time to trigger the attack, and as a player, you'll be able to select between 3 difficulty levels, where the hardest one will earn you the most spoils. If you make it out alive, that is. Lastly, thank you all for this past year. Together, we are the Resistance, and we'll make the 3rd year of Generation Zero amazing. Until next time, this was your year in Generation Zero. My dudes, 848 million hours played. What the heck? What the heck? We might as well set up a base in Osterturn, because clearly we're living there. But my dudes, I gotta say, I am so stoked for base building. In the first place, this is going to be just some simple customization of a specific location for us here in the map, and then basically wave defense. And honestly, I am so stoked. I'm ready to take on that hardest difficulty, and I'm ready to get that fat loot. So my dudes, let me know, are you stoked for base building? Are you happy to see the 3rd year here in Generation Zero? I know I am personally. My dudes, we made it, and here we go. Year 3 is going to be an even better year than what year 2 or what year 1 was. But for now, my dudes, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go off and check out that Generation Zero guitar cover, and I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace out, my dudes.